Hey guys, and today I'll be ranking my 10 favorite finds of the year. I'm on with Nathan.
Hello.
So Nathan doesn't know the list. I have some honorable mentions, which I'll actually go through first before I even start. So, here are all my honorable mentions that are just laid off to the side here. The first honorable mention is my Jameson CO-1. The reason why it did not make the list is because it's rare and all, but I really did not have a good reason to put it on here. It's just, it was on eBay for quite some time, but I didn't really have a particular reason to put it on there. It's not really that special to me, but it's pretty darn rare. I do like Jameson things though, but it's really just a FireX rebrand. Although how rare it is, it's still pretty cool. But it just missed the list. The same reason was this one. This one's a bit more special because it was in my cousin's house. These are actually decently rare, but I've seen rebrands of this before. FYCO1N. Again, this alarm is not... It's special to me, like I said, but it missed the list compared to the others. Here's my Sheltra CGC. Technically, this isn't mine, so this is why I didn't throw it on. It was one of my friends, but he let me keep it. And simply, again, it's not as interesting as the others, although it's again, these are all still really cool. The COS 2010, the only reason why this did not make the list is, because of how I heard it's very loud and I've never tested it before, but this is still a very rare unit, but I have seen them around. Compared to the others, not as interesting, but very, very cool unit. It's probably one of the highest honorable mentions. And this one right here is my Guardian FB1A. This missed the list because the cover on it has definitely seen better days. It's not a very good cover at all. Unfortunately, that is the reason why it missed the list. So, yeah. Again, a really cool unit. A lot of people seem to really like this one. Although, this one's not particularly special to me either. But it's a very rare unit. I just have it for collectible purposes. This is my Universal. I always forget the model of this. It's SS700A. Cool unit. I think it's a probe-based unit. I don't have an actual probe, though. I would like to get one soon. Here's my FireX COE. Very, very rare. This is probably the highest honorable mention, along with this one right here, the CO5120 PDBN. The only reason why these two missed the list is because they're too new, in my opinion, like, to even make it on the list. But if I did, like, a top 10 modern or, like, mid-2000s and so on, these would definitely be on the list. But in terms of all my finds, just not the same. So these just didn't make the list. This would have, 100%, but, yeah. Those two are. The third to last honorable mention is the FG1000 CLA. This is another very high honorable mention, but it narrowly missed the list again. Probably my top 15 anyway, so yeah. This is the one that I got from Nathan. Still huge thanks to him for that.
Yeah.
And then here is my 2839 ACWI. Another one that missed the list. It's got the AC buzzer, of course. And then the last honorable mention is up here. My Teledyne Waterpik D1. This thing is massive, but I never gotten around testing it. I really do not like the fact that it takes 6 AA's. I think that's absurd in my opinion. But that must have been done for a reason instead of a 9V, I guess. Because they made models of these with 9V. So, anyways, let's start with my top 10 finds. These are all ranked in order. So we're going to start with this one right here. This is my this is my number 10 on my list. This is the BRK79R. The reason why this is this high on the list is because of the cover. And it was originally broken when I got it. But this made the list because it came from Ethan's collection when he originally lost interest. But he came back. But he basically just let me keep it, so yeah. It's a really cool alarm. I've always wanted one of these 79R units. Definitely a really interesting unit. It does and I'll show you how I fixed it, because I just replaced the piezo. That's all I really did. I will test most of these. So I'll grab a battery, and you'll actually hear how I fixed it. Oh, wait, I put it in the wrong way. Hold on. It never originally sounded like that. If you look at... Oh, actually, you can't even see Ethan's old video. You might be able to through... like one of my videos, but yeah, like I said, this cover is really bad in condition. Pretty much the only reason I don't like this cover at all. It's not the best in condition. It almost feels like it's gonna break. I was just not putting it on right. Yeah, BRK79R, really cool unit and very special. Number 9 will definitely have to be the Daikon. I forget the model of this already. It's like, I'm not used to these. The model of this is a 330SH. And the very interesting thing about this unit is you could actually run it off a 9-volt battery. It's not hardwired at all. So let me see if I can just show you that it runs off the 9-volt. I just gotta be careful because I don't want to break this thing. You can see the light. You get a little glimpse of what it sounds like. It's got a standard piezo, so I'm not even going to bother testing it. But there's your dying sound, in case you're all dying sound fans. But what I really like about this unit is how little I've seen it. And the heat sensor is definitely a plus, because I don't have any smoke alarms, not smoke detectors, because of my ESLs. This is my first smoke alarm with a heat sensor, beside from the Kita models and stuff like that. But this is my first actual vintage one. Usually how it made this list anyway. Very rare unit too. Test button feels weird though. It's like a click instead of like a satisfying press to it. This one I can't test unfortunately, but it is line cord, so I could give you a glimpse of what it looks like when it's powered on. This is I almost called it ESL. My Early Guard, Square D Early Guard EGD1C. This is a line cord model, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's powered on. Good thing I have a lot of outlets nearby, so I can just plug this in. Your little indicator light is on the side here. Nice and bright. I think these have squealer horns. I know other people have these. So, yeah. It's my EGD1C, and the light like fades out too. Cool unit. Number 8. Number 7 is a very interesting one. This one is my Vanguard Smoke Sonic. I don't know if it has a legitimate model number, but I'll show you what it looks like when it's powered on, and you'll actually hear a little bit of it too when you power it on. Again, I can't test this because I don't have any testing smoke, but put it the wrong way. Here. Normally it's not supposed to sound like that, actually. I don't think it's supposed to sound like... Maybe that is. Yeah. It's not supposed to do that, but you can get, like... I think it's supposed to have a squealer sound to it, not a buzzer. But I think that's just it dying out. I don't know if that outlet's, like, good, but... Yeah. I'll show you the inside of it, since I didn't actually show it in my acquisitions for the year video. So just see this little screw comes out, and then there's the inside. Very standard. Well, it's still pretty. It's really cool though. It's like not standard. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain putting that back together. So I'm just gonna. Oh, actually, I think I got it. No, I didn't. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that there. Okay, the screw's falling. Just gonna leave that there so that way I don't lose it. Yeah, whatever. That's fine enough. So yeah. Number 7 is my Vanguard Smoke Sonic. Really cool unit. I think I might be the only person to have one. Here is my number 6 find of the year. This is my Smokey Stover Model 4002. This is a gateway-based unit, and this I will be able to test. Let's go ahead and get a battery. And here's a quick blast of it. Yeah, standard. It's just got a standard piezo. You just gotta take out the battery. And I'm pretty sure this... No dying sound. Alright, whatever. I think I tested that in my big box when I got this thing. So yeah, pretty cool unit. I really like it. Please excuse how I'm wording this because I have no script. I never have scripts for anything. Number 5 will definitely have to be this Mastercraft alarm that I got. The 460083-4. This came from Adam. Huge thanks to him for this. He owns one of these too. These are Dicon 350 rebrands, and this I will also be able to test. And I have to get a second battery for this one. So, yeah. My dog is barking. How does this go? I always forget how this goes. Oh no, I have it right.
I hear dog.
Yes, you do. Alright, here we go. Quick blast of it. This is not the loudest one in the world. So yeah, there's my Mastercraft 460083-4. Number 4 will have to be this Jameson G18 I got. This has been a unit that's been on my list for a very long time, and I finally got one. Thanks to Nathan, who sent this out to me. He bought it off eBay, and then he sent it to me. Huge thanks to him for this. Unfortunately, I cannot test this right now. I could if I wanted to, but I just really do not feel like it. If you want to see a test, you could check the smoke alarm submissions, but I just have to get an AC cord out, and I can't do that right now, so yeah. Still a very cool unit. The cool thing about this one, you can see the little bluish green test button. Very cool. Number 3 will definitely have to be my Gillette Captain Kelly Model 941. This I am going to test, but I'm going to make it really quick because this thing is super loud to the point I actually need earplugs, which I actually should do right now. Normally I don't need earplugs for stuff like this, but this is gonna blast my whole neighborhood. Ready to give one quick blast. Here we go. Yeah, that's enough of that. This thing is super loud. Yeah.
Cut it out.
Good. Yeah. Gillette Captain Kelly 941. Number 2 will have to be this Wake and Warn that I got. This was an unexpected alarm that would make it to number 2. I did not think it would be this high, but in terms of rarity, it made it this high on the list. And I've personally never seen these out ever. Like, I have not seen it until I saw it on eBay, and then it was and then someone bought it, and apparently it was Togetherness, and then she said check mail, and it was this. It was a really funny day. And there actually is a battery pre-inside for me. And that's perfect. So I could actually test this. We give this a quick blast. I did not know there were people here. Alright. Yeah, that's number 2. I gotta finish up this video. I did not realize people were coming over today. Yeah. Here's the inside of it, if you're curious. And there, it just died out. Yeah, there you go. And then number 1 will definitely have to be probably my favorite smoke alarm in my entire collection. I think it's pretty obvious. You could take a guess of what it is, Nathan.
Your favorite smoke alarm?
Yes.
The D2.
Indeed. This one, I'm just gonna say why it's number 1. Or actually, rather hear why. Alright then. It changed pitch. What is it? Is it evolving? Maybe that's because of the battery. Let me try a different battery. Because it's supposed to sound... It did not sound like that at all. Hold on. Let me grab a different battery. It should sound different now. Yeah, there you go. That's what it sounds like. That is the reason why it's this high. And because of how rare it is and the sound it makes, it pretty much destroyed the entirety of my collection. Basically. That's the simple answer of why this made #1. So, yeah. That was my top 10 smoke alarm acquisitions for the year. Hope you enjoyed. And Nathan, you want to say bye? Alright,
Bye-bye.
Bye. See y'all next time.